Hello, my name is Kelsey Leonard, and I am the Health Information Services Librarian here at the Health Information Center Preston Medical Library. This class is on PubMed clinical queries. It is available to you here at the library as well as through off-campus access. In this class, you will learn to define what PubMed clinical queries does, identify when it is useful to the searcher, and formulate and run a search. To start, let's look at what clinical queries are. This is not a comprehensive search. For those, you will want to use PubMed. The results here are limited to specific clinical research areas. There are 3 different search filters within clinical queries. Those are clinical study categories, systematic reviews, and medical genetics. I will go over these 3 filters before live searching in clinical queries. When you perform a search, all 3 areas will search for your topic. The top 5 results from each category are then displayed. Clinical study categories is a search query intended for clinicians. The built-in search filters for this category are based on research done by R. Brian Haynes at McMaster University in Canada. There are 5 filters: etiology, diagnosis, therapy, prognosis, and clinical prediction guidelines. Therapy is the default search filter. There are 2 scope filters, broad and narrow. Broad is a sensitive search. The search will include relevant citations, but probably less relevant. You will retrieve more citations. Broad is the default. Narrow is a specific search. You will get more relevant and precise citations, but less retrieval. Now, let's do a practice search for the clinical study categories. Before we search, let's look at where PubMed Clinical Queries is located. On our homepage, click on PubMed located here. Clinical queries are available through PubMed's homepage. Once there, look under PubMed Tools, and you will find Clinical Queries. Click on that to begin your search. Let's take a look at warfarin and cancer. We'll type that into the search bar and retrieve 1,101 results. You can see the therapy category is set as the default. We can change that if we want, and then the results will be changed. By switching to diagnosis, we have narrowed our results to 435. The scope is listed as broad. Let's change that to narrow. You can see we're down to 14 results. Only the top 5 are displayed. If you are in a rush and one of these looks interesting, you can click on the link to that article and grab the full text. By clicking on Preston Medical Library links, you can see if we have that article. The search can be run in PubMed if you would like. You can do this by clicking See All. The results are now displayed in PubMed, so you can view the abstract and review the results further. Now let's take a look at systematic reviews. Systematic reviews are the middle column of PubMed clinical queries. It is designed to help clinicians locate systematic reviews and similar articles. The citations retrieved include systematic reviews, meta-analysis, evidence-based medicine, and more. It also includes citations from journals specializing in clinical review studies. Just like with clinical study categories, we'll do a search for systematic reviews. Let's search again for warfarin and cancer. We have about 70 results under systematic reviews. Category and scope do not affect systematic reviews. As you can see, changing it to prognosis had no effect on the middle column. Let's click on See All so we can view the search in PubMed. Notice the search strategy in the search bar. SB means subject, so the search is for systematic as subject and warfarin and cancer. Medical genetics is the right-hand column on your results screen. It finds citations related to various topics in medical genetics. Just like clinical study categories, medical genetics has different filters. Those are diagnosis, differential diagnosis, clinical description, management, genetic counseling, molecular genetics, and genetic testing. The default filter is all medical genetics topics. These filters were developed in conjunction with the staff of Gene Reviews. Let's search again for warfarin and cancer. You can see the filter defaulted to all and there were 98 results, with the first 5 being displayed. You can also see the results changes if we click on different topics. If we click on See All, we'll be taken to the search as it would be done in PubMed. The search bar used medical genetics as the filter. This is a fast way to search for medical genetics and your topic. Remember, clinical queries is not a comprehensive search. It is for quick searching on specific clinical research areas. 3 categories make up this search engine: clinical study categories, systematic reviews, and medical genetics. Clinical study categories and medical genetics offer built-in filters to help with your search. Your results will include the top 5 citations. There is a link to click in order to run the search in PubMed. That way, you can see the rest of the results. You can also change the format as to view the abstract. Most importantly, this site is easy to use. Just type in what you are looking for and you can choose between which category is of interest to your search. I hope you feel more comfortable and familiar with PubMed clinical queries after this introductory class. Please don't forget to complete the questions. If you have any questions, please email me at this address. Thank you.